Hello there, and good morning. And I hope you are having a good day or enjoying an evening or morning wherever you are watching this video. And in here, where I'm recording this video, it's still dark, and I have 1 hour till my day job, and I want to continue on my game development on this project, this Galactic Greenhouse. As you can see, it's only just some cylinders, some cubes, and a plane. Actually, because I'm just playing along with the systems only. Today I want to continue on developing this dragging and dropping systems. And in the last time, in my previous episode, I had some problem with the dragging and dropping mechanism. And today I want to continue on this fun section. And for the fun section, I want to this. For the fun section, I want to continue on this thing. For example, if this fun starts working, I'm trying something like this. That in the underneath, if this fun starts working, in the on the underneath of this fun, there will be a raycast firing from beneath the fan towards these lines of cubes, and if this raycast hits one of these cubes, it will change the target of this, change the target's temperature, or let's just make it easier to understand that why not just making generating a cube underneath that fun effect. I will try something else for this, such as a fun effect cube. And let's set the over the x-axis to be 10, like this. Or maybe make it 20 underneath it, and let's set it as is trigger. Does it? Yes, this planetary zone has a planetary zone effect, and for the cube, let's rename it as on effect. Okay, let's start working on this thing. Or let's just make it more simple than this fun effect cube. Let's just remove this altogether. And this is my fun script. Since the game is really simple in the end, and I can just manually assign these cubes underneath this fun script. Okay, let's try this thing that I wrote some script for logic, and in this logic I have a list of affected planetary zones, which represents that if this planetary zone is started, which of these planetary zones will be affected, and the fan temperature will be 70 degrees. It should automatically, yes, it automatically becomes 70 degrees, and let's say that if I start the fan, okay, something is wrong. If I start the fan, both of the cubes, both of the plant raised zone's temperature are set to 70 degrees, but that's not what I wanted. And let's see. And let's try it again after a little started. Yes, 20 degrees becomes 45 degree and 30 degree became 50 degree. And how about stopping the fan? The values are now 20 to 30 degree. Let's start the fan again. Go and grab it and drop it over here. And value is 25 point. But now it's now 30 degrees. 1 degree. Yes, it looks like it's working. How about I grab it and drop it over here. And let's stop the fan. The value is not changing. Okay, let's add this line of code which will run this. If a pot is left over the one of the plant raise zones, which will also update the. Let's start the fan. Let's stop the fan. If I stop the fan, it changes the temperature. If I start the fan, it's not affecting. So also add this over here. Okay, it's 20 degrees. I grab the cube. I put it over here. It's now 15 degrees. I touch my fan and start the fan. Now it's 30 degrees. I grab it and drop it. It's now 15 degrees. Why? So let's just. How about this? Just keeping the game simpler. That if the pot is placed over a correct location. Okay, I will change my mind and I will change the rules. Okay, first of all, this raise location, I do not like it and I want to update it a little more. I want to place it like this, like a cubicle, that area, a safe area where you can place your cube inside it. And let's just make it a renderer. This is, let's just make it transparent by having a transparent red. Okay, let's make it also transparent. And I do not want these areas to be walkable. I changed the rules for the. Let's set this to default. Raise the grounds and it's clear and bake. Why this is still a walkable zone? This is default layer. Okay. Default area walkable. Yes. Select objects. All game objects, and now it's out of the walkable area. Let's make the other one. Other section is walkable also. I grab it and then I drop it inside this zone. It's a little better, but Okay, what I try to did in here is that I'm excluding this drop zone and ray zones from other areas of this mesh, of this null mesh, and I just want this cube that can be grabbed over here and that can be placed inside. Yeah, I can grab it, but I do not understand why I cannot drop it inside this zone. Yeah, I can drop it right now. You have a problem? No, it's okay. Can grab it. But if I want to drop it inside this drop zone, trace zone, if other compare tag is and drop zone, there is no item to be grabbed. It can be grabbed. Yes, the item that can be grabbed and grabbed is the same. Let's try to raise the same error again. Okay, now it's working flawlessly. But I have my pots over here. Actually, they're right now a placeholder spot. If I grab my pots over here and place inside this ray zone, and if I get it again, I can drop it on the floor. I grab the other one and place it inside this one, and if I try to drop the other one, another chance. I try to drop it. It will transform. No. Okay. Why does this error raises? I grab it, and when I drop it over here, and if I grab it again, I can drop it wherever I want. The first one. When I try to get the second one and try to drop it on the same zone, it's not possible to drop it. Drop item. Grab it, I can drop this cube over here. When I try to drop it on the same area, it's not possible. When I try to drop it here, I can grab it and I can drop it. And I can, if the plant is thrown, can drop it on the drop zone. And currently, it looks really nice. Thing I want to implement is that this is my font. Let's make the font bigger. Let's see my if other compare targets. Let's add a tag for this fun. This is the tag of the fun. And if other for my player sensor, if other compare tag is fun, that's toggle grab button. Toggle fun button. Hold stop fun button. Stop fun button. Done. Let's add a boolean for the fun's current condition that fun is running. And in the start, let's set the fun is running to false. And start fun. If start fun is called, fun is running equals to true. And if stop fun is called, fun is running is equals to false. In addition to this, let's public boolean get fun is running value. Fun is running. And for the player sensor section, if other computer type is fun, other get components on Google fun buttons with other get components. If fun get fun is running value, if this is true, fun is already running, which means then the fun stop button should be enabled, else fun start button should be enabled. Okay, let's try the functionality of this fun button. When the on trigger happens, fun, start fun button appears. When I start the fun, if I start the value is changing, but I can call the start fun button again. So when I press this start fun button, the player sensor toggle fun buttons should be updated. Let's add this functionality over here also. Player sensor, here, sensor, player sensor, toggle fun buttons, the fun. And edit again for this player stop button, player sensor, toggle fan buttons with the fan attached. When I touch it, yes, start fan, stop fan, start fan, stop fan. Okay, I grab the cube and go there and say the start fan functionality. Then I can drop the cube over here. Started. If I stop the fan, 30 degrees. Okay, what is the target temperature of this cube? Okay, so far so good. And let's since I'm running out of time, I want to make some notes about what I did inside my to-do list. And it looks like I have an error. And first of all, start working on fun sections. It's done. Fun should throw raycast. Okay, I changed my mind and I do not implement any of this raycast thing. Since this is a simple game, this will be an overkill. Add some fans. This is also okay. And add arrange temperature buttons. Okay, maybe I will play with it for the future. But for now, it looks okay. For chapter 2 level design fans should throw a gas. This is not needed. However, I have a problem right now with my pots. Here are my pots. And let's see the temperature values of these pots again. Each one start or stop or any interaction comes pot temperature, all of the pots interaction, all of the temperature should be recalculated. And in addition to this, I want to start working on make some of the placeholders as real objects and make game. In addition to this, I also wanted to make sure that make the drop zone and place zone change drop zone and place zone placeholders with real meshes to make the game look better. So far so good, and let's continue with these notes in tomorrow, and let's save my current progress inside this scene, and so far I'm feeling confident about this game. And thanks for watching till now, and I hope to see you for the next session. Have a nice day.